Victor Osimhen, you are not just a striker, you are a symbol, a heartbeat, a fire that never dies. Every time you step on that pitch, you don't just play football, you make millions of people believe again. We don't just love your goals, we love your fight, your hunger, your energy that shakes the stadium before the ball even rolls. That look in your eyes, it's not arrogance, it's purpose. It's the look of a man who carries a nation, a club and millions of hearts on his back and still keeps smiling. Tonight, after that 3-1 victory, after that double that silenced the world, you reminded us once again. Greatness is not born, it's built. Built in pain, in silence, in belief. You are not just the best striker in the world, you are our champion, our lion and our pride. Every goal you score feels personal, every celebration feels like a message to the world that nothing can stop a man whose faith, passion and love for his people. Victor, we are proud of you, we stand with you. As long as you wear that shirt, know this, you will never walk alone, because an entire army of hearts beats with you. Jimbom Gelio.
It is a shame that one of the best strikers in the entire world, in his absolute prime, is playing at Galatasaray. No disrespect to Galatasaray at all, but Victor Osimhen deserves to be playing at one of the biggest clubs in the world, where he can compete for the biggest trophies. He is not just supposed to participate in the Champions League, he's supposed to be competing to win the Champions League. He's supposed to be playing the Premier League, La Liga, or one of these other leagues. Bro, watch this guy today. A brace, and even the third goal that Galatasaray scored, it came from him. Victor Osimhen, confess now, you dey drink for a pitch. Where do you get your energy from? This guy is a billionaire. If his money has it plenty, but he plays football like he's broke, like a poor person, like he has nothing. He plays football like he doesn't know where his next meal in this life will come from. He plays football like a hustler. His work ethic, honestly, as a footballer, I think he's almost second to none on the pitch. He's always pressing. He's always doing his very best. Like, see, Victor Osimhen, if it's for effort, A1. See the first goal that he scored today. First touch of the ball. He had not touched the ball throughout that game. First touch, he finished it in a very composed manner. Second goal as well. It came from his pressing. They made a mistake. Osimhen had the composure to dribble and score. He had a lot of chances to score a hat-trick. He should have scored a hat-trick today, honestly. I'll be very frank about that. He should have scored a hat-trick. But then, when your backs are against the wall, you need a player like Victor Osimhen to lead you through. And the third goal Galatasaray scored, what were these guys doing? Bodo Glimt to a pass out of the back. Osimhen pressed. He had a slide tackle. He slide tackle to get that ball. And then his opponent put it away. But those Galatasaray players, many of them, all of them are not clinical. Like today, if you watch the match, you don't know that Bodo Glimt was very unlucky not to score a lot of goals today, because their finishing was just poor. If it's about the defense and stuff like that, it's not there. But then my focus was Osimhen. As soon as he went off, I won't stop paying attention to the match like that. Victor Osimhen today carried Galatasaray. That is what now? 3 goals in 2 Champions League games. If you look at his record in Europe as a whole, I think from last year, he has 9 goals in 7 European games. Whether the Europa League, Champions League, this brother performs. Serie A, he has shown his level. So I believe he has done more than enough to prove to any club that I'm a valuable asset. It was just puzzling, mind-boggling that no club even tried. They didn't attempt, they didn't bid. I never saw Arsenal is trying this or Man U. Nobody even tried. I don't know. I still believe that there's something behind the closed door that went on that we do not know happened. Like there's something that is not to our knowledge. But anyways, Victor Osimhen, what a striker you are. Like one of the absolute best in the world. And it pains me deeply that you're not doing it at a very, very top club. But kudos to Galatasaray. But honestly, look at a club like Arsenal. If they assigned Osimhen, see how good they are. By now, forget Premier League or title race, and it will be over.
When are we going to start putting some respect on Victor Osimhen's name? Because right now, he's one of the best strikers in form. Another Champions League masterclass. A brace against Bodo Glimt. Victor Osimhen has now scored 9 goals in his last 7 games for Galatasaray in Europe. And just look at some of the teams. You got Tottenham, Ajax, Liverpool, Bodo Glimt. Like, bro, these are not some small teams. These are big teams. Call me crazy, but if Haaland wasn't around, people would be saying that Victor Osimhen is the most complete striker in the world right now. What can he not do? He can score with a header, he can score with a volley, he can score with his left foot, he can score with his right foot. Honestly, what Victor Osimhen is doing, not for Nigeria, but for Africa, actually needs to be studied, because this guy right now is a man on form. And this is why I want him at Man United. Because I know what Victor Osimhen is about. When he needs to get goals, he steps up. Look here, Nigeria last game, he got a hat-trick to keep the dream alive for Man United. Nigeria to qualify for the World Cup. And now look what he's doing for Galatasaray, scoring for fun.
The fact that no Premier League club signed 26-year-old Osimhen as their striker in the summer still baffles me. A man slotted it in with his first touch of the game, and he now has 9 goals in his last 7 matches for Galatasaray in Europe. Yeah, he's doing a what?
Doing adapting.
Let's not forget that this guy is the one who kickstarted Liverpool's losing streak. Since this game, Liverpool haven't been the same, and he's only got better. Because after that, the international break came, and what did he do? He scored a hat-trick for Nigeria when we need to score 4 goals to get close to qualifying for the World Cup. Shout out to Onyeka as well, because if Onyeka didn't get that goal then. For context, this game was last November. However, it lets us know he has no problem scoring against Premier League sides. And as a United fan, look at me. Since 2022, I've wanted him at the club. He's a player that's made for the Premier League. If you watch him, you know what I'm saying. You guys ain't deep in it. Since 2022, even 2023, when they were asking Vlahovic or Højlund, I just wanted my Osimhen in the back, bro. You guy get level. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I used to gas this guy Bez. Look, when you understand the mass trait, you understand life. There's power in that mass, bro. I haven't spoken about him in a while because I do like to focus on Prem clubs, but this is something that you can't ignore. We have to address this. This guy is Sabio, and people keep saying the reason why Premier League clubs didn't sign him is because of his wages. But I'm not trying to hear that. At the end of the day, you pay for quality. This guy is 26. Even if he was 27, 28, he's a proven striker. Let's not forget what he did at Napoli. 31 goals in 39 games in the 22-23 season. Alright, that's kids. If he was from France, Brazil, or even just any European or South American country, and he had this return, bro, they're not blinking an eye, man. If this guy was English, they're not blinking an eye at a 26-year-old that's asking for maybe 300 bags a week, 400 bags a week. In 2023, him and Kvaratskhelia helped Napoli get their first Scudetto in how long? First trophy in how long even? And as a result, he got African Men's Player of the Year. It's mad to think that they've both left Napoli now. Kvara left Napoli in January and went to PSG, and now he's got Champions League to his name. You cannot tell me that this guy right here wouldn't help the likes of Arsenal get some silverware, or even Chelsea. Never mind Manchester United that was begging to get him. Imagine him and Sesko as the options, gosh. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. He's doing a daddy in the UCL, and I pray to God Almighty he'll do a daddy in AFCON. It was clutch last time, but we just didn't manage to win in the final. Hopefully this time around we can win it and he can get his big move in the summer. Anyways, I'll show you what I'm saying. You're gonna understand life, man.
How many of us lost interest in Galatasaray's match today the minute Victor Osimhen was subbed off? Because let me know in the comment section. I want to know if I was just the one that lost interest. Because I, for one, lost interest in watching the game the minute Victor Osimhen was subbed off. That is how much joy it brings me to watch this guy play. Victor Osimhen is so talented. This brother knows where the goal is. I mean, I'm so happy. One of our Nigerian reporter yesterday shamed me. The president of Onyemechi and Victor Osimhen always make out. He's the best African striker. And if you want to count the top 5 strikers in Europe today, Victor Osimhen will be there, having scored a spectacular goals, 2 goals in the first half, and made a contribution. He was all chasing the ball till they got that third goal. Had a huge contribution to that third goal. He lost the ball and he didn't stop. He chased the ball till he got the ball. That is how he's also full of strength. You will never see Victor standing. Even the movement in the second goal, how he caught that ball, was so smart. It's just the best. Spectacular goal, spectacular performance. A huge one for Victor Osimhen in the Champions League campaign today. Well done. Kudos for Victor Osimhen. You are what anything you say you are. You are who you say you are, Victor Osimhen. Kudos again. Victor Osimhen is too aggressive. Shut your mouth. Victor Osimhen should bring his spikes down so that they can buy. Shut your mouth. Okay, Victor Osimhen cannot replicate in the Premier League. Shut your mouth. He cannot replicate in the Premier League, but yet he's destroyed the so-called Premier League clubs when he plays against them. How many of your Premier League strikers can replicate what Victor is doing? How many of them are better than him? How many can you compare? How many can you compare with Victor? Pressing, Victor Osimhen will give you. Osimhen will give you. Is it a striker that can run back to defend? Victor will track back to defend. You get one ball where this opponent today they rope Victor the tear race. You see the race Victor the tear, they come back, won't come defend. Now in golden hair, me tell say, ah, now Victor be this, or now my brother be this. So how many of your strikers can replicate what he's doing at Galatasaray? He did it in Serie A, and yet he's doing it in Galatasaray. How many of your strikers has this passion, has this drive? Victor Osimhen, is it the pace, the strength, the pressing? Victor will press you. Will press you. Your goalkeeper said your defender will lose control. Victor will press you. The pace, the strength, the finishing. How many of your Premier League strikers can you compare with Victor right now? Na Isaac, na Gyökeres. Shut up. Victor Osimhen is whoever he says he is. It's a spectacular game today. 2 goals for Galatasaray.
Sometimes it's actually good make strikers stingy, you understand, because you were on a hat trick today. You one ball you carry the run. I don't know why you go past him. I don't know why you go past that ball. Give that, as in you forfeit still score from there. Get your hat trick. Go past with that guy, you go the select leg, go give him Sani just do nonsense, you know. But still not still, man of the match, wonderful performance. He carried the form from Uyu straight to Turkey and still doing your thing no more. And I feel like a lot of people have said it enough. This Galatasaray way in day, you know, supposed to be there, guy. You know, it is what it is. I beg. The important thing is your pumping goes. So, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Just the ball. That ball where you pass, man. You know, just try. If you score that goal, see, man. If you just score.
I am still finding it difficult to understand why the major teams in Europe did not go for Victor Osimhen. I am still finding it difficult to believe that it is a character problem. There is something that they are not telling us, because Victor Osimhen, you can't call 5 strikers in the world right now and you will not call Victor Osimhen. It is not possible. It's not.
Victor Osimhen is already a legend of Galatasaray, whether you like it or not. Already a legend of that club. They love him so much and he keeps delivering goals. I mean, what a performance today for Galatasaray. Wonderful one from Victor Osimhen. Ninja boy, doing us proud all the time.